After 3 weeks of Fall Guys ranked mode being released, and me having reached Superstar, I have a lot of opinions and changes I would like to see to the ranked mode, as it's not perfect. So today we are going to go over the good, the bad, what Fall Guys have already improved to ranked mode, and what they still need to improve. And let's just get right into the video. Okay, so the good about Fall Guys Ranked is it's really fun. It was some of the most fun I've had playing Fall Guys in years, and getting Superstar felt really good. So that's good, but before reaching Superstar, I encountered a few issues, and playing Ranked after Superstar, it's not perfect. So, you know what? Let's just get into the real juice of this video, and let's talk about the bad of Fall Guys Ranked. Let's talk about the points system. Right now, you get more points the more rounds you qualify, and that's it. So you'll get a set amount of points for round 1, round 2, round 3, and round 4, depending where you reach. And that's it. You don't get any extra points for, coming first. Someone that gets first and someone who gets last will earn the same amount of points is ridiculous. So I think this is the first change I'd like to see. I think it'd be really good for, like, every gold medal you get, so for every first place you get, you'll earn an extra 5 points at the end of the game. I think that would be really cool. It rewards you for trying really hard to get that first medal, and it can be quite impactful. You can get up to 20 points a game, if you get a full gold medal run in the 4 rounds. And also, I think you should get an extra 2 points every time you get a silver medal. Obviously, if you don't get first, you're still fighting for that top 20%. I think this would just add more strive to qualify faster, overall making the mode a little bit more competitive, which is what ranked mode's all about. So I think this would be a really good, decent change, and I hope they really think about this, because I thought it'd be a lot more complicated, the point system on release, but the fact it's so simple is kind of annoying, actually. This has to be the biggest issue with ranked mode at the moment, and it is the round pool. So many people have complained about this, and so am I. They've already tried to improve it. So the round pool originally had 9 points levels, which is just ridiculous. Most of them are RNG, and so many people complained that they actually removed Treasure Trove and Bubble Trouble and replaced them with Slime Climb and Slime Saloon, which is overall a good change, don't get me wrong, but it was really the bare minimum of what they could have done. They probably don't want to change too much, since it's just the first cycle, they're just introducing this to the game, but I hope they really revamp the round pool and take into consideration some rounds that they haven't used yet, consider a lot of the points levels they've added, and really change stuff up in the next round pool. They also ended up removing Tundra Run and Treetop Tumble over the past few days due to bugs spawning you near the end of the level, and they replaced them with Big Fans and Dizzy Heights. Again, really terrible choices of levels. I mean, they could have added, like, Speed Slider. I don't know why that isn't in ranked yet. That would be such a good fit for ranked, the speedrunning capabilities of that map. And just something else other than Big Fans is really simple, and Dizzy Heights it's boring, Add some spice, man. I think they've done a good job with, they haven't really done anything too controversial with ranked, but it could be a lot better. The round pool could be much better than it is right now. Another concerning thing about Fall Guys Ranked for me is the difficulty to reach Superstar, and currently, in my opinion, it is way too easy. Especially from, like, Rookie to Gold, the fact that it is impossible to lose any points for the first 50% of Ranked is a bit too much, okay? How it should work is it should get very gradually harder going through the ranks. So, okay, I'm gonna like give my opinions here. I'm gonna say what I'd like to see from a ranked progression system. So I think Rookie, you can't lose any points. I think that's fine. Fall Guys is a casual game. We can't expect them to, make it super difficult, and I understand that it should probably be easier than the games like Rocket League and Fortnite, but so I think Rookie, you shouldn't lose any points. I think that's fine. I think in Contender, you should lose 5 points for losing round 1. I think, and that's it. There's a tiny bit of, loss, but it's only for round 1 and you barely lose anything, so it's still really easy, but it's a lot better than just being impossible to lose out on points, Or if you don't want to, lose 5 points round 1, make it so you don't gain anything. I think that would be pretty cool. So just take my idea there and just put it with all the other ranks, so like just gradually, very gradually getting harder with each rank. I don't really like how it's ridiculously easy from Rookie to Gold, and then it's like semi-difficult from Gold to Star, and then Star is really the rank where it like gets difficult. There's only those like 3 phases, and it shouldn't be like that. It should very gradually get harder. Adding on to the point of making it a little bit harder to get through the ranks, just make it so it takes longer to get Superstar. I mean, for me, and for many other people that could probably consistently reach the final, it took about 15 hours to reach Superstar, which, if you think about it, as long as you're playing for about an hour a day, it'll take you about 2 weeks, and that's for the very, very casual player. I think, don't do it too much, but I feel like extending it by a few hours to reach Superstar would definitely do some good there. I think that'd be a good change. Speaking of Superstar, what happens when you reach Superstar, to keep you playing? Well, you get extra points. Yeah! These points don't count to anything, and there is no official leaderboard for these points, so these points are literally absolutely insignificant in every single way, and are only there to just promote how many points you have past Superstar. There's no real point for them, which there should be a real point for them. There should definitely be an official leaderboard for these points, and I feel like a leaderboard for like the top 200 players with the most points past Superstar. It would keep people a lot more enticed to compete and keep playing after Superstar for those extra points, because right now it doesn't satisfy enough people. There have been a lot of issues and bugs in ranked mode as well that really need to be fixed in this next cycle. I think we'll start off with some bugs in maps. So you've got the invisible tentacles in Kraken Slam that just hit you despite their animation not playing when they're slamming against the platform. This is just really RNG. This is just really unfortunate. If you die to this, it's not really your fault, is it? Now for general game bugs, starting with the rewards bug. For some reason, if you die 2nd or 3rd in a game of ranked or in knockout, sometimes your rewards just won't load, and the game will tell you that they will be claimed shortly instead, and they couldn't be claimed right now. Well, that doesn't happen. Your rewards will never be claimed for some reason, and this means, yes, you just wasted about 10 minutes of your life playing that game, and you do not get any points for reaching the final. And this is very annoying, as it isn't uncommon at all. People that play well and get 2nd in the final are rewarded with nothing, which isn't great. Another bug is, well, you can just never lose points in ranked if you want. So, if you know you're about to die early in a game of ranked, and you know you're about to die, you know you're going to lose points, and you don't want to lose points, well, just leave the game. Yep, just leave the game. You can leave the game, go into another game with no penalty. So yeah, whenever you leave the game, nothing happens. So you're about to die, you would normally lose 15, but because you leave the game, you practically skip that cutscene, and you skip losing the points, which obviously another reason why it is really easy to reach Superstar, because if you use this correctly, then you'll literally never lose points in ranked. So yeah, I think Fortnite already has something where if you leave the game, you'll get like a certain amount of points taken from you. I don't really know how that works, but I know if you leave in Fortnite, it doesn't just let you try again. It will take points off of you. So I think something similar should happen in Fall Guys now. I know, like, if you go into a game of the first round and, like, you have to go for dinner or something. This is the example of a little Timmy 5-year-old. What if they have to go and it's round 1 and, you know, they haven't even tried, they're at the start line, they leave the game? Then that obviously shouldn't really deserve a penalty, but obviously I can't really imagine a workaround for that, so I don't really know how they'll fix that, but they need to. So let's talk about the rewards for playing ranked, and in my opinion, they're pretty good, actually. The amount of crowns you get is really good, really decent. 150 for Superstar is really nice. The emoticons are really cool, but I have 2 issues about these rewards. One, I think they should be a little more generous with the amount of kudos they give us, in my opinion. You only get 10k for reaching Superstar, which isn't even enough to buy one of these kudos skins, so in my opinion, one ranked cycle should probably give you enough for one of the skins, maybe more than that. So I think they should bump it to maybe 18k, the same price as one of these skins, or maybe about 20k instead. And 2, why can't I have all the emoticons? I can only have the one that I reach, which in my opinion is a bit stupid. I think you should probably get the ones before that as well. Now this isn't obviously that big of a deal, but if I reach Superstar, I'll get the Superstar one. But what if I prefer the Star one? What if it looks better? What if it looks cooler? You know, it's not many people are probably going to have that issue, but I would like to see something change there with the fact that you only get the rewards, your ranked rewards. Also, why do we have to wait till the end of the cycle? Obviously making Superstar harder to get, take longer to get, would help with the waiting time, but, you know, most people that are going to reach Superstar got it in the first week, so they're going to have to wait 7 weeks, an entire 7 weeks, just to get the rewards, which is a little bit stupid. I don't really know what they could do with that, to be honest, but I'd like to see a change to that as well. Alright, the last thing for this video is the fact that I can't play ranked with my friends. Why? I don't know why, but you can only play ranked as a solo. If you invite your friends, it won't let you play ranked knockout. I guess this is because your really good friend could, like, carry you or something in a game of ranked. I don't really know, but they could just snipe in and do that anyway, so I don't know why that's not allowed. If Fall Guys keep it that way, obviously, they should probably add a duos, maybe even a trios, squads ranked shows in the future, just so you're able to rank it with your friends, make the experience a little bit more interesting and fun. I think that's going to be it for today's video. If you enjoyed, consider subscribing. We are on our way to 1,000 subscribers, and I will see you in next week's video.